Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Life in Layouts over here on the Scrap Room, and today I have the Freaky Fast Friday formula, and I am using the Flavors of the Month kit, Echo Park It's Your Birthday. So with this kit you get 3 pieces of pattern paper, you get 2 pieces of romance cardstock, which is this really pretty pink. You get 1/4 of a pack of the Echo Park's tags and frames, 1/5 of the pack of the enamel dots, which I ended up with the white ones, and 2 feet of pink baker's twine. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at the border strips and trying to see if I can cut one of the border strips to the size of the measurements in the Freaky Fast Friday. And I am able to do that with the 2x10 in that rosette paper, and then I cut down the pink paper there to a 7x3, and then the balloon paper is 3.5x5. The polka dotted paper is a 1.25x3 3/4, and then that black paper, I'm going to use it at the 5x7 size. And I play around with the configuration of this paper quite a bit. I struggle sometimes with the Freaky Fast Fridays, and then other times they just come together for me. And this was one that it didn't come together. So I cut out a lot of it because I'm sure you guys didn't want to watch me figure out how to put the layout together when I'm not using any of these. But you can see here I was trying to figure out how I was going to use the papers, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll bring out my photos and see if that inspires me. I do cut down these 3 photos to 4x4, and I thought about adding them to the edge of the page. So I bring back my paper and trying to see how it might work for me, moving them around, still struggling, and then a light bulb goes off. I had put this paper in an order that was stacking on the top of each other. Just right there, that's when I realized I could make a birthday cake with this paper, because the paper sizes are such a way that they are a little bit smaller in width as they get smaller in height as well, and it was just a perfect piece for a cake. And then I thought I could use that black piece, the 5x7, as a border for one of the photos. I love the way that this cake came out. I did put the bottom piece down there straight, and I ruffled up the edges a little bit so that I could tuck each piece of paper into it. And as I went up, I kind of made the cake look a little wonky because I thought that gave it more movement and made it a little more fun. And then after I get all of the pieces on there, I put the 5x7 paper right there to the right. I did move the cake over a little bit to the left so that it's not completely centered, because I knew I wanted to get that 5x7 piece in there. And the base of the left side of my layout, because this will be a 2-page layout, is together, and I was super excited about it. I did find this other piece in the ephemera pack that said just add sprinkles, and I thought that that was very cute for the topper, so I put that up on pop dots and added it right to the top of the cake. I was looking for some type of candle or top piece that would work. I pulled out the embellishment kit, which is the Echo Park ephemera pack, and I found candles in there that say make a wish, and then I also found these banners in there, and I liked both of those. So I did have to take up that just add sprinkles so that I could tuck the candles in so that it would fit on the page. And I did decide to use all 5 of these banners. I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 pink ones on the top. Since the background paper is pink, I thought that it would be appropriate to give them a little space. I was trying to find something to go over it, and I found this piece, but it was longer than what was on the paper, so I had to move my banners over. And I'm sorry, I did lose a little bit of footage, but you didn't miss anything. I just kind of laid out the the right side of my layout, and now I'm adhering it down. I decided to use 3 of the pattern papers to create a border next to the 3 4x4 photos that I cut out earlier and decided to add them to the right hand side of the layout. So then I had 2 additional photos, and I love this photo at the top. It is her with her birthday cupcake, and it has the number 8 on it, and just the look on her face. She's just got this huge smile, and it even looks like her eyes are glowing. I just love the way that that photo came out. So I did put that on top, and then of course every 8-year-old's dream is to have cash, and so she got $5 to put in her little purse that she also got for her birthday. I decided to add this birthdays are for making wishes in the candles underneath the photo on the right, so that it brings in not only the candles that are on the left, but that black. I loved this pattern paper because it was so bright and fun. You got those pinks and oranges, teals, that goldenrod color, and then you have this pop of black that just makes everything stand out so well. I did add a little tiny cat there that has a birthday hat on and a cupcake. And then on this border strip here, I'm going to fussy cut 2 of the ephemera pieces. What I realized in the ephemera pack and even the frames and tags, that there wasn't a lot of smaller embellishments. And so that little birthday hat and the present was perfect for just tucking in behind that birthday cake ephemera piece. So I want to encourage you guys to head over to the ScrapRoom Facebook group. We have lots of fun challenges over there. You can see the Freaky Fast Friday challenge. Every month we have a new formula. You can also see 2 sketches that we offer in the ScrapRoom. You do not have to be a member of the ScrapRoom Kit Club to join in the challenges. However, if you do decide to join the ScrapRoom Kit Club, make sure that you let Rochelle know that I sent you, because she will put in a special prize for your first month's kit. I decided to add a little bit of that black, it says hooray, on the cake, just to give additional piece. Since that pink paper was such a big piece, it broke that pink paper up a little bit. I do use all of my white enamel dots to add just some color to each one of the pieces. And then I realized that over there on the far left hand side, I just had the enamel dots, so I needed something else. I decided to add this ice cream piece, and it says it's sherbet day, like sherbet ice cream. And then I also added I think it's like a unicorn with some flowers. I'm not exactly sure, but it's really cute. And so then I moved my enamel dots up just a little bit to fit in that spot. I do pull out my splatters in a light purple and add that all around both sides of the layout. And my final touch on the layout is that I don't really have a title, but I felt like I needed to add the number 8 since that was her 8th birthday. And you can see that on the cupcake on the right, but I thought adding it in a white glittery number to the cake itself would be perfect. So here is my final layout as well as some close-ups. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you have a scrappy day.